As a longtime fan of George R. R. Martin's epic saga, I find myself deeply intrigued by the emerging similarities between Helaena Targaryen and Bran Stark, two characters who at live first glance seem worlds apart. However, delving into their unique abilities has sparked a fascinating connection that leaves me eagerly awaiting Season 3 of House of the Dragon. And spoilers for House of the Dragon Season 2. We want to make an attempt. I was taken aback by the new character taking over for Bran Stark in House of the Dragon, as I hadn't anticipated the show delving so deeply into mysterious and spiritual themes. Critics have been voicing their displeasure about Season 2's ending of House of the Dragon, although I find myself at odds with much of their criticism. The second season could have been improved by extending it to 10 episodes. Despite the controversy surrounding its conclusion, the final episode of Season 2 did introduce some fascinating plot lines linked to various characters within House of the Dragon. A majority of these intriguing and somewhat peculiar elements revolve around the character of Daemon Targaryen. In simpler terms, I wasn't satisfied with how Daemon's Harrenhal storyline unfolded in Season 2 of House of the Dragon, as it seemed to lack direction. However, the conclusion would be more about this plotline was captivating, from its ties to Game of Thrones to Daemon pledging allegiance to Rhaenyra. What made this even more intriguing was the new focus of Westeros in House of the Dragon, which revealed a rich and mystical world, somewhat like Bran Stark's role in Game of Thrones. The character in focus is Helaena Targaryen, who appears to share some similarities with Bran Stark from Game of Thrones, the best of the female as portrayed in House of the Dragon. Since the beginning, Helaena has shown signs of being somewhat peculiar, such as her prophetic lines and hints of visions and dreams. However, the finale of House of the Dragon's second season depicts her more like Bran Stark than the series has done so far. In the final episodes of Game of Thrones, Bran Stark became an enigmatic character for me. He seldom focused on the current situation, instead delving into the past and later future through his three-eyed raven abilities. This made him seem distant and peculiar compared to his earlier self. The same sense of mystery and otherworldliness was present in Helena's character at the end of House of the Dragon Season 2, as she appeared to be connected to Daemon Targaryen's vision, making her physically present but mentally absent in the King's Landing. This shared enigma has only served to heighten my fascination with Helaena, making her a truly intriguing character. And following the gripping climax of House of the Dragon Season 2, I find myself pondering over the intriguing connection between Princess Helena's dreams and Bran Stark's powers. In the captivating world of A Song of Ice and Fire, Helaena is known as a dreamer or dragon dreamer, a term that bears striking resemblance to the abilities of the three-island raven, but is exclusive to Targaryens. Interestingly, Aegon Conqueror was recently revealed to be a dragon dreamer in House of the Dragon, and other significant Targaryens from history has also been noted as possessing this unique gift. In the world of The Song of Ice and Fire, Helena's dreams, though frequently vague at first, were reminiscent of those seen in Seasons 1 and 2 of House Symbolism of the Dragon. However, as the series progressed, particularly in its finale, her dreams transformed into something much more potent, earning comparisons to Bran Stark. Unlike Helaena, Bran is not a dreamer but a greenseer, who experiences visions that are significantly clearer and more precise than those of ordinary dreamers. Greenseers have their roots in the blood of the old gods and the first men, as opposed to Targaryen or Valyrian lineage. Thus, it can be said that among all characters in this universe, Helaena appears to be the powerful dreamer, though she still falls short of Bran Stark's abilities as a greenseer. In the fantasy series House of the Dragon, it's crucial to ensure that Helaena doesn't become overly similar to Bran Stark in terms of personality. While both characters share the certain powers, the detached and emotionally distant portrayal of Bran Stark in later seasons of Game of Thrones was met with a poor reception due to its lack and sympathetic appeal. Although this character trait might have been intentional, Given Bran's newfound omnipotence and impersonal powers, it still had a negative impact on his character development. In relation to Helena's character development, it's crucial that the series House of the Dragon keeps her connected to her warm and compassionate nature. This is important because her tragic end, the suicide driven by the sorrow of blood and cheese in the Targaryen Civil War, will be less moving if Helena becomes distant and emotionless, similar to Brann's transformation. To ensure that Helena's death in House of the Dragon has maximum impact, it's essential that her character remains relatable and emotionally engaging throughout.